So if you've enabled cost accounting and you've enabled authentication, one of the main things that you're going to want to do with that information that you get is, of course, generate reports. So the reporting system here in Drivve, it depends on this report scheduler subservice. So you're going to want to make sure that that's enabled and turned on. To generate reports, you need to have a reporting module license, but it is included in the main pack. If you look here on the left, I have a reporting section, and here I can actually schedule a report. So I have a lot of different options here. I can get the activity, the cost, a summary, I can get a total usage report, and I can get an itemized statement. And all those can be done for clients and projects, groups, departments, and devices and accounts. I'm going to do a basic one here. I'm going to get a detailed activity per user. And the user, I can start typing in to get the name, and here it's Bobby Hill. I want it to be for the last month. I want it to only happen one time, and I can select which format I want it to be in. In this case, I just want a PDF. And here I can pick a distribution group. A distribution group is who we're going to email this report to, and I'll show you in a second how you can create those groups, but basically you do it as a distribution group in the users and security. So I'll select OK. It's going to run that report. Here on the left I can go down to the report section, and once it's finished running, it shouldn't take very long because this is just one user, then I'll see that report here and I can open it up and view it. The reports will be saved there. You can set in the settings how long you want the reports to stay cached. There we go. I have my detailed activity by user. It should be for Bobby Hill. And there you go. If you look, you see the jobs that I just printed out. And there you go. It's one color side, or one mono side rather, one sheet, standard letter, and it tells me the device. Also there, if you remember that I associated it to account A, this one is billed to account A. So another common use that people have for reporting is for cost. And if you remember, if I go down to the groups section, if I go down to cost accounts, account A is set to the standard pricing model. So you can set different pricing models to different accounts, and that's going to determine the total here when I run the cost account for account A. So if I want a summary of cost per the client account, I can select account A. I'll run that, and it should only associate one page mono print job for that account. Let's see, so if I go to reports, there we go, and I have a 5 1/4 cent job. Oh, I guess maybe there were 3 jobs for all mono jobs for Bobby Hill. Maybe there were some from before. So yeah, there we go. I can also, if you want to see the groups section here, if you wanted to create a distribution group, you would type it in like, report, email, whatever. The account type would be a group, and the account subtype would be a distribution. You could then add members to that group and click OK, and so now it'll use an SMTP server that you've set up in a mailbox there. If you don't have one, then you can just set up a mailbox there, use the SMTP server, and it'll actually email those reports out to those users. 2 quick things that has to do with reports is, one, I have the live usage here, so I could select devices and users, and I can see what's happening based off, it's in real time. And then also down here in live events, I can see all the events like log in, log out, print, copy, scan for a device. That's a little more verbose.